When I say
Nighty, good night. So Jamaica welcome 30 new citizens. Some question I want to ask tonight, but hold on. Mark Golinga. One Markie G on the apps.
In the government's response to the plight of the people who are affected by the hurricane. We have the promises for housing support, apart from the roof program,
Alvaro,
which
good
wasn't
night.
even 0.5% of GDP, and which was very inadequate because even those who lost their entire homes were only given 500,000 Jamaican dollars as a contribution.
Oh my, the thing's dropping up. Good night, Alvaro. Hold on. You see the news with the little 10-year-old girl with them kill her, down at Trelawney. Then the police then lock up a man. But the people them idiot who no love put everything. You see no when for use camera and when not for use camera. That's how no problem. Cause when me see it, me see it on TikTok put up when the man a beat a man. And a fool like duck. You know, country monkey, you know. You know, country bunking. You know, can't see a case like that, and man do where my do. And you take it put it up on TikTok and you know if you put on TikTok, man. And somebody said, oh, so you condole what the man did. Well, the right thing to do is nobody not supposed to take no jungle justice in their hand. They should have hold him and allow the police to do their work. That's the right thing. 500 out of 117,000 roof fix. Them all disgrace. That's why yesterday I run out about PNP leak voice message. I'm going to address this too. I can address the PNP here tonight. I have a feeling how that message reached nationwide. And that's why I say now. And I see the Jamaican for Justice come out and bash the PNP too. Let me tell you something about politics around. Each side of the fence try to see what best tactics they can work against them one another. Now them are going to say PNP are going to want to stop Nara. PNP can't stop Nara. To all the law or Nara situated. How PNP are going to stop Nara from work? Wanna explain it to me? Them know where them a chat nonsense and because they know certain things now go done, then come out and chat foolishness. That the little PNP advice don't have nothing to do with top Nara. Or if you stop Nara. Wanna stop on the foolishness. Stop on the foolishness. And this enough to talk about. 500 people get like a roof support out of 117,000 people. And that enough to talk about. Talk about our 5 years now the Prime Minister can't certify. And that enough to chat about. See him come out and talk about, oh, him never use nobody money or fee money. After if you didn't even use money, master, you're not going to tell you. After we don't know how you get your money then will make you can't certify. We don't know. You never can say you use taxpayers' money to. We don't know on other angle and use up a thing them. Me never expect if you come and say, oh, me use taxpayer money. You not going to talk the truth. Like I play the clip for him. Very click that out. Hold on there, guys, man. Fergie, good night.
But Christian Tabak, I'm asking Jamaican people today, who funded Prime Minister Holness luxury suite at the World Cup? Between them say the average World Cup ticket costed an average for the finance way 7,300. 7,300 about to 39,000, 40,000. And we are sitting in that luxury suite, Jamaica. I want to ask the most honorable doctor, the honorable Prime Minister of Jamaica. Who funded your trip to the World Cup?
Alright, let's name now.
A few moments later.
I was in the United States to watch a major event.
Yeah, let me put everybody at ease. I went there on my own dime.
Well, listen to this.
The government didn't pay for me to go. I paid for myself. But luckily, I was also the guest of FIFA. So I was invited to attend. And for good reason. You may know that Jamaica is part of a bid to host the Women's World Cup in 2031. Again, I want us as Jamaicans to stop thinking small-minded and think big.
And again, so I have to stop think small-minded and think big. The man say he was invited as a guest, but him pay his own money and go. Something wrong here. Can I get somebody to come on the platform and answer this for me tonight? Because I don't want... Hold on. Make a see if I can find an answer here. Hold on. I'm supposed to can... FIFA. FIFA. Guest list. Alright, me find a liquor. Me find something here. Me find something here. Me find something here. This is what me see. VIP and political leaders. US President Donald Trump. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum in America. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney. King Philip V and Queen Letizia of Spain, alongside FIFA President Gianni Infantino. Is there another part me forgot look for say me can find it? Oh no, well, me find it tonight. Me have to find somebody will listen to me and come up in the box. Me now come say the other night when I come talk about say a bad mind me have. Well, now he come out and he say him was invited by FIFA. So make we say if that is true. You know why you come and ask me nothing about no PJ Patterson? I come on my platform and ask me no question. You can't ask me nothing about no PJ Patterson. When I talk about PJ Patterson. I don't love bring up some certain sometimes people like that. The man come out come say he was invited by FIFA. And I wonder if it's true. Tell me if it's true. We are going to talk about PJ for. PJ rob you nothing? Now ask about the thing, talk about Andrew, me talk about now. Andrew Prime Minister now, PG a long time ago. That have no impact on me and you no more. We are talking about the present situation. Everything when on the find on yourself on the run going back at that nonsense. We are talking about what Andrew said. Answer what Andrew said. Show me the proof. So FIFA invite him. Show it. I that me want you show me. Now come and talk about no PG. Who is Morris? I don't know who Morris is. I don't know. I not put nobody in my box, so I don't know tonight. Because I don't know now come up here and cuss me off. You invite us again. I ask about it. The man come out and say he was invited. Come off of my platform before me block you. Come in know how comes me unfair. Or why me a Christian and me unfair. If you ask a question, that make me unfair. I don't go man. Everything I run out about Christian this. And then Christian what? Christian not have no sense and them have to ask no question and then have to say nothing. That's what you want to tell me? Unfair for can ask if Andrew did really get invited to FIFA. You see so no head sick? All me do come and ask a question to what the man say. I'm ready for come talk about PG and all kind of something. Answer the question. If it is true, I don't have evidence. Show me. And show me, say me, I say like, me never say no. Me never said FIFA not invite him, you know. I didn't say FIFA not invite him. Me say me want look for the evidence for myself. That's what me say. I never come here and say FIFA not invite him. And him come out, come and say, like, oh, I can look for the full clip I'm speech. I can look for the full clip I'm speech. Make you hear, because you never hear. When I just love for run out, come talk without have understanding. But me a Christian and me no fear. Fear with if I ask the truth. Listen, I don't know, so sometimes I come and I just upset people's spirit, you know. I just upset people's spirit. That's all enough. Wrong set me I look fine now. No, nobody not invite nowhere. Worst FIFA Jamaica did not even make it to the World Cup. You're right. That's what I try to find out in the Trems. And then look how minions they're ready for run out. Make up on the World Cup, FIFA World Cup listing of guests. That me see. This is what I see. VIP and political leaders. US President Donald Trump. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum. I don't know if I pronounce that right. And Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney. King Philippe the fifth. V1 our fifth or a 1V? Which one of them are fifth or a 4 it is? I don't even know. V1. And Queen Letizia of Spain alongside FIFA President Gianni Infantino. Alright, this is celebrities in the stand. Powerful couple and actor like Jay-Z, Beyonce, Tom Cruise, Kylie Jenner, Timothy Chalamet, David Beckham, Novak Djokovic, Ronaldinho, and Didier Drogba. Anthony, thank you for the stars, Jai. No. So, if the Prime Minister of Jamaica come out and make a statement like that, me wonder if it's true. Because me know so I can't trust on with when I say nothing. So me have to go do my own research. I don't see him on the invitation guest list. Or maybe there's another list. We're Fergie, man. Fergie need to come at me tonight, you know. I'm not see no more. The list they right here, so political leaders. Me need answers. Me need answers. Let me look for the clip now. Hold on.
The parish of St. Thomas will be a totally different.
It's something not play, man. What?
I was in the United States to watch a major event. Yeah, let me put everybody at ease. I went there on my own dime. The government didn't pay for me to go. I paid for myself. But luckily, I was also the guest of FIFA. So I was invited to attend. And for good reason. You may know.
Somebody give me FIFA. Me need to call FIFA.
Jamaica is part of a bid to host the
so them are going to discuss about the women meeting and call it at the World Cup meeting.
In 2031. Again, I want us as Jamaicans to stop thinking small-minded and think big. Right? Yes, we can be a co-host. But in order to do that, we need infrastructure. And that infrastructure will include the rehabilitation and redevelopment of our national stadium complex. Minister Grange would have given an update on that in a recent sectoral debate in Parliament. We are hopeful that work will start next year, 2027, and that we could be finished by 2029, 2030, but at least be finished in time to be an effective host. If the bid is accepted, it is only a bid at this moment, but at least we must show the ambition to host. And if Kingston is going to be, well, more than likely will be the host city, we need to have more things than just the stadium.
The brother has sample still, you know. The brother has sample, you know.
Thousands of people will be coming.
This brother has
we need to
sample.
be able to show them a good front yard. Yes.
Him use some little, you know, side
It's not
fence.
just the Women's World Cup. There are other major international conferences which are coming to Jamaica. By the way, just as an aside, but important, one of the reasons why Jamaica is getting
school. I try to remember that person. If that person come on and I can cuss bad word on my platform, you know. The person when named school, I try to remember. Coming and block the person, you know. I start afraid to put the people them in the box because I don't know who I put in the box. You say, Anna, you come cuss the bar. We're going to put you in the box. Bad mind, leave the man. Bad mind for move from you and go. Where you have a bad mind? Man, to come on my platform and chat about no bad mind. Hey, nobody can upset me tonight, please.
Yes, ma'am. Pleasant good night.
Good night. How you do?
I'm doing fine now. Doing fine. I was just scrolling and passing and seeing you see this video, see this picture with these new citizens, and then listening to what the Prime Minister is saying about the stadium.
Yeah.
Right. And all right. First thing to say, I'm not a politician. I'm in construction. Right. And you yourself is not a politician, and none of us is not educated. But we have common sense and we have wisdom. Now, there was a video recently shown on TikTok, I think is in Mobile, where this school where they were opening up the school and they were doing some orientation. And the gentleman was pointing out the top of the school.
Mm-hmm.
He showed it, the top of it, the school,
Mm-hmm.
the house top is not on because Hurricane Melissa take it off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the man show you the back. And then now where he said this man now he find money for fix up stadium, but yet we have more important issues in Jamaica. We have people out there in Westmoreland and other parish like Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, where hurricane damaged them house and them still out the door, and this man take the money for fix up stadium, which is not that urgent and important. This is how disconnect this man is. This man really is there for the people. Him just there for himself and to look good. Because how can you take money to fix up stadium and you have school and you have other areas that need that support right now? How can you do that? You understand? How can you think like that as a prime minister? You're not there for the people. You're there for yourself. You understand?
Seven, mute your mic.
This is what I'm saying.
Mute your mic,
And
Seven.
may I have next? Huh?
No, the person.
Yeah. And may I have one more thing. May I have one more thing to say. This agricultural thing that they're saying that you have to join RADA.
Yeah.
And it's talking about people that doing commercial farming.
Yeah.
Now, we have to listen careful and understand, as I says, we're not on the education like them, right? No, they says that the reason why them do it because people is stealing people's stuff and selling. So they come up with this now to stop the thieving. You understand?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is damaging the Jamaican people. You understand? So you can't put a new law. It's like you fix something and you create a next problem. Because here was the problem now. He's a Kingstonian, right? And it's not just only Kingstonian. You have people who drive around the country who look for a family, right?
Yeah.
And them are work for agricultural produce. So when we come back then with cane, banana, you name it, everything, can't full up. Right? Now if you drive a copy back now and the police stop you now,
Yeah.
what can happen? You know have on a green plate, you know on a RADA paper, and people get free food. You understand? So what I'm simply saying, yes, we understand so them create this law to prevent thieving, but now it is creating another problem. So they have to take it back out of the public and and come up with something different. You see, these people are not thinking. These people are not thinking. They only think for themselves and how to make money, and they are not looking out for the people. Because this is what they are doing, and we're tired of it as Jamaican. If you are there for the people, then you will sit down and analyze. You will have people who sit down with you and you look at everything at every angle. At every angle. How can you have money for fixed stadium and you have people out the door and other important stuff? Look on the roads. Did you know that emergency personnel have to use the road? Fire, police, and ambulance. And the bad road impede these people. Look at ambulance, right? You have some people, certain accident like back injury, neck, ribs, certain injury. Whereas if them drive on the bad road with these people, these bad road will literally kill them off. But these things are more urgent.
Hold on, let me say something about that. Because you say ambulance, but the truth is we don't really have ambulance service like that. Most time at the police van them carry the people then when an accident, throw them in the van back and carry them. So we don't.
Well, you still have ambulance.
No, but we don't have no efficient ambulance service.
Yeah, we're not a proper ambulance. But them are 1 and 2. You understand? So what I'm simply saying, they're not thinking. They're much more important and urgent matter that need to be taken care of. You understand what I'm saying? So to me, they're not thinking. You understand? So I will stop here for now and give somebody else an next try.
All right, thank
anyway,
you. Yeah.
God bless.
Thank you.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
7.
Good night, Auntie Jen.
You put one name side of your name, because I can't bother with me never take it in the box.
I meet my grand Sheila.
Yeah, you know, so I'm going to put you in the box, because I don't like when I don't know the name. Then.
Every minute, them change up me something from my phone.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, Auntie Jen, me I listen, me I listen where I go on, Because you see where I go on, now? Them say an hungry man is an angry man. If you know, as the caller just says, you have forgot to rather, you plant, I say them say no, eat what you grow and grow what you eat, right?
Hold on, before I go further down, Mr. Flight Green come out and say, it's not true about your backyard garden is for the people that were plant as farmers.
So who them talking?
Who the farmer them, who farm and not who plant like a backyard garden.
I think it was that.
No, he come out and clarify it in all fairness.
On
Yeah.
social media. Someone said that was so stupid. That was so stupid and fool. But if you have all the packaging here for so many years, you look at banana, you look at this, and you forgot register it. That never look good. That never
Once you plant enough to sell, you have to go rather.
Okay. That for them business, this or no. As what I was saying next about the Prime Minister building up stadium, extending stadium, and people, as the last caller was said, people still live out at one at Chapali. Look how this on that. Can you imagine? Look how this on that, and the man now look. This all the people them are suffer. And a tapaling. Rain come, sun come, nothing. And you're going to talk about stadium. But I don't know how them know talk about something where the PMP build up for when Norman man was building that stadium, bus stop man thing against it. He was against when the stadium was building.
Good night.
Building. So we don't know how them man know for P9, so like them the original founder of the stadium. When we go talk about extra, look how much years now for build stadium and people don't live nowhere.
I'm not going to pay them no mind when they talk them something like that. I just want to bring off the thing about how in got the World Cup, so I'm just come up with all them. There's something like say a big things ain't got to go make chat and you know nothing go side.
Nothing go so.
Nothing go so.
Or invite. Nobody never invite him to enough. You know, you ever could not fish and everything them say they want no for Pina. Nobody never invite him.
Good night, beautiful people.
Good night, God is good. In just one
You know,
say, hold on, God is good. Make Sheila finish first. Make some put in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna interrupt.
Yeah.
Him too enough. Him knows that taxpayer money pay for him go a World Cup.
He said, no, the man say paying own money, so we can't say taxpayer money. Because we not no proof, you know, and him come and say for him own money, so we have to go buy that.
So, yeah, we could just go buy that.
Yeah.
Till tell truth come. Till tell truth come.
Ted girl, how you feel name now? Who invite him to the World Cup? It's a FIFA invite him to the World Cup. But when me check out the guest list where FIFA have, me not see name on it.
Nothing.
So me want to know. Alright now. God is good, your turn.
I said, Miss Jen and my name, you see, this man wants to stamp his name on Jamaica. You don't see that what he's trying to do? I'm so innocent and big liar. I say, one day they get to a prophecy for him, you know. I know, say a prophecy them always come true, do I know, right?
Me don't know
who. She name you and me in England. A long time I watch a woman there.
Oh, what
she
is
from? I think that is.
Yeah, me know who you talk. What she say about him? Cause me never see.
She said he's gonna pass. She said the Lord sure, and he need to repent and give him life to Jesus. He not gonna life not to Jesus. He gonna pass. God, tell me a man and a demon. They not believe in a God.
Oh,
I was listening to a prophecy today. Yes, I remember tell you something. A prophecy them always come true.
Wait,
I'm not
hold
lying.
on. Make us say for fine. Hold on.
Prophecy them always come true. She said the Lord wake her up. He is gonna pass. Me can't wait. God, forgive me.
No, you don't want to laugh over here tonight. No, you're too bad.
Let me Jen, you know, wait you say? You not agree with me?
I don't know if I want him dead yet.
Are your opinion, that? Everybody take up their one opinion.
But it's a prophecy. It's a prophecy. Miss Jen, look for prophecy and play. You and me are sharp. She not in England. I prophecy them ever come true. He want to look big in everything, like him control, like him big. He go like him a smile, man, nobody. You know, see, I stamp Mr. Money, I want stamp him name on Jamaica and turn Jamaican and pay a labor right.
Oh, me see, me find a prophecy, make me play.
Durable. See Durable, I put Durable in the box, Mr. Chen.
Where there, Valley? Hold on, let me play a prophecy first.
Yeah, put him up, man.
It's a quick one this morning.
I'm a charge it.
You know, you know that the funny thing about it, people of God. It's very, very sad, you know, because
Yeah, me see,
people live
Jennifer.
in life like there's no heaven and there's no hell. And it is such a sad situation. It's a very sad situation to know that in the grave, the rich and the poor share the same fate. And in the bank, the rich and the poor join the bank. In a hell, you have the rich man and also the poor man. Of course, you can make heaven, rich man and poor man. So, it is not like none is better than none. Because at the end of the day, if you die without the Lord, it's only those who know the Lord is rich in Christ and will have eternal life. And you know,
Ivy and Christina.
when I look at all
Sonia.
of these people with money, and they are just dying and going to hell, you know, because the Bible says a man and his money shall, a fool and his money shall part. And it is so sad. The morning ever I've won online, it is so sad to know that people refuse to live a life for God because of fame, popularity, money, status, title, and dead and gone to hell. In a very sad state. You have your money, but money cannot buy salvation. I've never seen no rich man come out of the grave and go do a transaction at the bank, govern his property, having Benz. There's no cash machine into the cemetery. There's no bank.
Thanks, Daddy.
Naked are coming this way and naked you shall go back. And I'm warning all of those who out there who feel like I have my fame, I've got my popularity, I've got my money, I've got everything I need. If you don't have Jesus, you don't have nothing. This morning, just before I woke up, I heard a youth. I was in Jamaica, I was standing in Jamaica. Like I was down the road, looking up. And I heard a young man said, Andrew own his drop out. I mean, listen to me, if somebody said, but you just say, and repeat again, Andrew own his drop out. I mean, I listen. Same time I said to myself, say, in my vision, you know, I said, oh my God, I wonder if people gonna start to riot now and start to loot. Because them left without a sudden Prime Minister. To myself, I'm saying it. I want the people to start loot now and start, behave themselves. Because Prime Minister
Government.
Chapo no
Whoa.
just like that. And I'm saying this to say that because many of you love come out and talk about people getting video for celebrities. I know just celebrity we get it from. A prophet get vision for everybody and anybody, and those who know me will tell you. Not because you have a name, I have money. You believe that you are prone to death and go to hell. If you do not serve Jesus and live for the Lord.
Me understand what you say. In the vision, one young boy said, in drop out. Me don't want him dead. Me want him live and give himself a chance to repent of him sin. God is good. We want him live and can repent and tell the Jamaican people say anything when me do them wrong, he ask them for forgiveness. What do you think?
Well, Auntie J, remember the talk that I already said, him sorry, him beg God for pardon for the sin against Jamaica. You know, remember?
Yeah, I remember that, but him not really mean it.
So when am I gonna read it now? Am I gonna mean it now?
That's a good question.
Now I mean it now. I have sinned against Jamaica. I'm asking people them to forgive him for what he have done. Like him a preach, and the other day him dig down one of people money. The taxpayer monies. Him mouth soft like butter.
Melissa, you don't understand what me say. Because me a one person like this. Me not wish for nobody dead. Not even my enemy. Which me not even know if me are an enemy, because me don't know if they want to eat me for them business. But me if I come now and say, yes man, me want him for dead, me want him for dead. As wicked as him be, me not pronounce. God did have to show me that for myself. And then me know so with an firmness me could have come here and say that. But other than that, God is good, say anything the woman say. But the woman never say she get the vision. The woman say in our vision, so you see what a young man has said.
Yes, that's what she said. But Miss Jen, but think about it. You know, say people will stop their line. You know, say Andrew line bad. He's a big man, if you stop the line.
And if you tap the line, he can't tap because it's a part of him.
He said people invite him. I don't believe him. If you stop.
I'm DNS, I'm not gonna stop.
Yeah, he can't tap.
Tap the line,
You know, like a man addicted to drugs, I say him addicted to lie. So him come around with a little style. So you know if he come with a little style. So that's why I'm bringing half now. Oh, we're gonna fix up the stadium and can host World Cup. We not gonna have no capacity for host World Cup.
Exactly.
FIFA now look on Jamaica for work. So you have to go fix up a place and make a front page look good. All for just carry off something now say, oh man, he got World Cup and they make good plan with him. We're gonna get for go host World Cup and all of this. So to the idiot them now when I listen have the sense, you know. That's the whole thing. They can come and say that, you know.
Miss Jim, not cutting. You see somebody not think for leg off a power no time soon. You see that?
No, because if you listen what the man say, no, the man say at 30-31, I'm gonna be the woman World Cup and Jamaica can host it, so I'm gonna try to fix up to make Jamaica can get a bid. Then if it World Cup, whoever gonna get that the bid not gone already. That's what I tell you, say the man you lie still, you know saying lie bad.
Bad. Need to tap tell lie.
A simple in nature, in can't better.
My big man, need to stop tell lie, man. My big man. Come on, man. My big man. Stop tell lie, man.
So I open and listen and I hope him can hear back that clip here, you know. Because him take everybody for kuno mono. Well, some people that listen to me don't have a clue what kuno mono mean.
Oh. Like I school should do.
Take people for Papi show. The man said he was a guest at FIFA. Let me read it again. Let me read the guest list again. Jamaica welcome 30 new citizens today. Wanna read it?
Where the 30 new, so where those people come from? Them and the party them?
No, them say them come from all over. Me I wonder if something are going on that quiet where we don't know.
What I mean 30 citizens? I don't understand. People who apply for what you call it
For
again?
citizenship, yeah.
Asylum.
No, not asylum, citizenship.
So which part of them people they come from? How much other country them come from? If you apply for citizenship in Jamaica. I wonder for the Israelite them.
No, I know them. Again, let me read this phone now. Celebrity. No, not a celebrity part. Let me look for that. May I go for another something? Still not mention him. Still not mention him here, so. Madame Pani saying something. Donald Trump are the first to panic. Canadian, Mexican, Spain, no Jamaican at the panic guest list. No, this need to, no, somebody need for call Andrew, make him come explain it like a clear. You can't come out and so lie to it. And if you think big, you must think you can frighten away, but think big. Jamaican are ambitious people, they will make nothing out of nothing. They will make something out of nothing. So you don't have to tell me that. But that's why I'm stay when he lie, him always will come round.
Someone named Michelangelo in this situation.
Okay, hold on, Miss Jen. See me ask, me not cut you, me ask, wait name again, Google.
Yeah.
Say FIFA, FIFA didn't invite Andrew Wallace to the World Cup. Here him say no, FIFA did not issue a special invitation to Jamaican Prime Minister Dr. Michael Wallace. So where Andrew want to tell lie?
Oh, you asked that a while ago on Siri?
Google.
Google.
So where Andrew want to tell lie? Me ask.
Alright, let me ask Google. Let me ask Google. Did Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness invited as a guest to the FIFA World Cup? Hold on. Let me do it back over.
It said instead he had
Did FIFA invite Andrew Holness of Jamaica as a guest at the World Cup?
On his own. He might tell him on his own. See, let me read from my next phone, yeah?
Yeah, he said him attend it. He attended the match after public scrutiny arose over his presence, clarifying that he paid his own travel costs while confirming his official guest status linked to Jamaica bid to co-host 31 FIFA. Him travel fee funding. So it a tell where him say. This a
No,
tell
mine
me.
not tell me say, mine not tell me say, FIFA said no, FIFA did not issue a special invitation to Jamaican Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Wallace, nor is there any connection to a person name. And then he go on to say, instead, Prime Minister Andrew Wallace attended 2026 FIFA World Cup final in United States on his own accord.
All a call. And he might come and keep and meet and turn up before all the way. I
On his
tell you,
own
say.
accord. Andrew needs to top tell like God go and get you. Remember tell like because that's the way all him
Eyeliner.
people of Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
We're going there, say, yeah, dry the black coconut in that pussy, yeah.
No,
If you
sir.
tell you, the man yeah dry bad.
I
Yes.
very good as.
Stop it, man.
And you see first thing
Stop
we
it,
come.
man.
You see first thing one of them come out and talk about me say me a Christian and me not deal with truth. When me a try to highlight the truth to them. Them not listening, you know. Because anything him say a gospel for them, you know.
Anything
Yeah.
him like Prime Minister say. But him tell them
Cassandra,
from
good
campaign,
night.
him say to them say them not find out things themselves. Him come tell them say ask can fly. Them say rain.
You're right.
And
Somebody
they go
say
search.
so all the PM in the world are him they invite.
Exactly. Good question. Good argument. Whosoever type that. Good argument.
I'm sleep.
Mute your mic, mute your mic. Let me mute the mic. Gonna can't talk. Yeah, mute the mic. Yeah. I'm gonna get somebody for cook up and give. Where's that Melissa? You know me, man. You study him. They might come with some antics now. Hey, the man is terrible, Michelle. Michelle, this man is terrible. The man come out and say, FIFA invite him. And him pay own money. So if you tell you say I lie about your own money too, if you tell lies say FIFA invite him and we can't see him on the guest list, that's a lie. And so if that a lie, everything else what him say a lie. So all I want to leave right when I can come. Anything he say me look up me look if it's true. Because me never can find the truth. And why? I tell you. Any day me see Mark Golding ever come like that, or anybody a lead the PNP, me not look on them. Oh. Anyway, Jamaica welcome 30 new citizens. 12 women, 13 men, and 5 children. Here from, listen, let me tell hold me tell you a country. Hail from countries such as Myanmar, we don't even know what names are, Myanmar, Russia, Egypt, Zimbabwe, Italy, Haiti, Cuba, the Dominican Republic, and the United States. That's why.
Mr. Jenny, believe that? I don't understand. Why these people don't want take up residency in Jamaica citizens? I don't understand that.
I wonder
Especially from you.
I wonder if them people did secretly taking people long time and we don't know.
But why? The question is why?
Why
Why? No, John not down there.
why American want citizenship? when they can go to and fro as they like.
And that me say too.
Why people from all the way Egypt, Russia, Zimbabwe, Italy, well, Haiti not bad. Me don't know about Haiti, me don't know about Cuba, Dominican Republic.
I bet if it was saying Asian alone would I understand that. But I still don't get it. Is these the people that they deported? That's the question. Probably be. Because for son all know them put out this. Think about it.
Because what may I say? All these people were here under what grounds? Because I'm not say under what grounds. Are they professional people? And they were working here and decided to just stay here?
Well, we want to go president in Canada. Because I'm a first world country. Jamaica is a third world country, a small country. Why these people come here and ask some stupid questions?
They say them are the full member of Jamaica now. When you walk through this door this morning, we have walked into the national of many other countries, but when you walk out, you will walk out as Jamaicans. In a really again details on how them come here and how long them here or nothing like that.
Some people for go, some people just know.
What make a black Irish jam? I window.
Some people just know.
No window.
You might come talk about how people take up president in the United States and Canada. You can't compare United States with
No
with
man,
Jamaica.
I'm my supporter.
I never know unblock him, sorry.
You have to unblock him.
But I'm asking too much foolish question, man.
No man, we never ask foolish question, but then say you see one them like in labor right there will come and disrespect and like one call your names and then one day you black.
Alright, then I look back.
Yeah man, him alright.
Him name Aaron Jam. Alright, Aaron Jam, big up yourself now. I say go. Him good now, Miss Jen.
Oh, somebody say I have make up a voters list.
I have to make a voters list, of course. Exactly. But when Aaron Jam will come ask him the question, brother, them be a first world country.
Auntie Jen, I'll leave you note now, yeah?
Alright, Sheila. And put name and change that they say the way you have and put the name.
First world country go make better for them life, but not Jamaica. That's why enough will from Jamaica.
But you know, so enough people come to Jamaica come make life better than we were there, though.
It depends on what under there.
Right, so no, but then the business, most of them are business people.
Yeah, that's different. If you can do business, your business can excel fine, but
Come here, tell you something now, the Chinese them make some crazy money down here, you know.
no, that are them, exactly, because them know for do it, you know. Not only Jamaica, China make money, you know, all over the world, because I'm going to tell someone to in Chinese. When we black people sell the arm and a leg, Chinese are sell a little bit cheaper. And everything made in China. So we can't compare them with us, you know that, right? And that's why the Jamaican band do not get to open. You know, say, I have a fact, and the Jamaican people should have won most of the stolen in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Don't it? What do you think?
We're not nothing. We can't do business.
Exactly. That's what I am saying. We don't know how to do business.
Because you see, if we put one price, you know what we notice with black people, say if we put one price or something, we prefer keep it sitting for 10 years. We sell it. If you ever walk out of China place, he might call you back and ask you how much you have.
But guess what happened? But not only that, the China man, you have to give him 5 cents, you know. And penny, you know. You have to give him, you know. Because I make you know and say, don't owe him that because you're not going to remember that. I better you owe him $1,000 because you remember that because that is 1,000. You know what I mean? But he must say not remember for pay him the penny.
Exactly,
you know, say about China people, you have to follow the penny if you shot the penny, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We not a unity now we neither. You see where they are going to one place. and I ask for something and the man not have it. And then walk go down about 3 shop more and next one. If you go get the car can sell me, you know. You think say we black people I do that?
And black people, bad mind them one. That's why they not succeed. Now
We
like
not
some of
we
them
not
dead and
we
got
not
you
survive.
because me have my house, and me have buy a car, and my gate. Them grudge you. Then them want to go voodoo man, go voodoo you. Yes, that's why them not better. And that's why China come and do it.
Yeah.
Jamaican should have won more service in Jamaica, but no. Because they have the mindset is not good.
Mindset not good.
And then if them have a shop or something, me have a shop or me is better than them. Then send GUN man come analyze me. You understand what I mean? Because me I get more customers and me I sell more than them. You get what I mean? The mentality not good. And that is why. And that not gonna change because that's who they are. Them have a crab in a barrel mentality. Yeah, them very much envious and stuff like that, you know.
Voodoo. Well, me no business, me no believe in that. Me no say few people, I see them a wash down place with lime water and all kind of unanswered
And
story.
you China do them something, they don't it?
No, sir. Anyway, me go play. Me gonna hear when Mark did say down at the meeting down at St. Elizabeth last night. I play some of the clip them, me gonna hear them.
At the end of July, the NARA legislation has been passed. We had major problems with it. We didn't like the structure. We think the structure lacks transparency because the extraordinary powers that are being given to NARA and the Prime Minister under the legislation do not require their exercise of those extraordinary powers being made public in real time. There's no need. For example, if they decide to override a decision of a municipal corporation or of NEPA or of any state agency that is involved in the approval process for a project, if they decide to override or modify a decision, which is what the NARA legislation allows them to do, they don't have to publish the information about that. That was one of the main concerns that we had, the lack of a board to ensure that this agency that is going to be responsible for the spending of billions of US dollars with one CEO reporting to a minister who happens to be the PM, that's not an appropriate structure for a statutory body. There ought to be a board of directors in a normal way to provide oversight and governance to make sure that the person who is in charge of running the entity is doing so efficiently in a way that is above board and is executing the policies that have been set for him or her. That was another concern that we have. In the meantime, NARA's purpose seems to have evolved, because when you hear about what NARA is intended to do, they're talking about things like building a new hospital in Kingston to replace the Kingston Public Hospital. That has nothing to do with Hurricane Melissa whatsoever. The re-envisioning and rebuilding of Jimmy Cliff Boulevard in Montego Bay, which is the hip strip. You know, again, a project which was on the table to be executed before Melissa. We're hearing, is NARA going to that? You know, upgrading courthouses or all sorts of things. When what we really need is a serious housing program to help people to get their houses back into habitable condition. And we need a program to help businesses restart, retool, buy stock, fix their premises. So we don't even, from what we're hearing, NARA is not even going to be up and running probably until the end of the year, because they have to build out their staff and all the rest of it. They're in talks with international development partners for assistance around the administration of NARA. So it's not going to be a rapid response. When what Jamaica needs is a rapid response.
But that's what they
People's
say,
lives have
Nara,
been
for.
turned upside down.
No, that them is a Nara, for. You know, it's a one bag of nonsense.
And so I'm very disappointed in the response of the government to this. I must tell you, I would have thought that having gone through the COVID experience, when certain things were put in place, for example, to help tourism workers who had been laid off because the tourism industry had shut down, and even small business owners, if they could show that they were licensed and so on, they could get a grant and that kind. We're not seeing any of that. We're now towards the end of July. The NARA legislation has
We're not
been
saying none of
passed.
that.
We have
True.
made
the main things that we can do to empower people. And I don't have to preach this to you because St. Elizabeth is the breadbasket parish of Jamaica. 1 out of every 4 things that is produced in agriculture is produced in St. Elizabeth. 14 parishes we have, but 1 out of every 4 things that produce in agriculture, 24% of what we produce in agriculture comes from St. Elizabeth. Agriculture employs almost 300,000 people. You have the Minister of Agriculture as your member of parliament. The Minister of Agriculture as your representative. And next door is the Deputy Minister of Agriculture in the parish of St. Elizabeth. Both the minister and the deputy are from the parish of St. Elizabeth. When Berry passed, the minister said that agriculture suffered $36.2 billion in damage directly. And if you look at a sector-wide thing, it is $60 billion. His numbers I'm giving you. And that fisheries suffered $5.7 billion in loss. 45% of the fleet, the vessels, damaged. That's the information that he has, How then could it be that he has done so little to help the people of the constituency that he represents and the people of the parish that he is from to get them back on their feet? How comes? When you go out to do what you're doing, I know that most people here are hardworking citizens who want an opportunity, and you will make it if you get the opportunity. Had we been in government, we would have put a disaster fund in place so that we can respond to these things and respond in a timely
Of
manner.
course. That's what should be.
And I made this point during the sectoral debate. We would have ensured that the losses that you suffered, that you would have been able in a transparent way so that nobody could stand up and say that people are benefiting based on the political party that they supported. We would have ensured that people benefit based on the practice of agriculture, the fact that they are registered and bona fide farmers. It is that basis on which we would have used to assist the people.
Yeah.
And if we assist you, and you can go back out there, and you can grow your crops and raise your animals, then you could help to restore your own dwelling. You would have been in a position where you're earning your own money so you can help to put back things in order so that your house can be dealt with, your children's education can continue, and your life can go on. So, the critical point that we are making, it is not enough for the Minister of Agriculture to give out a few
Hi, Vivian.
sachets of seeds and a few bags of fertilizer to the selected few, and the rest of the people suffer. And give out the exact same seeds and fertilizer to everybody so you get a glut in that particular item. And then shortly thereafter, there is scarcity in the same item. Because there is little planning that takes place in how we are going to respond to these things.
Good idea. When I say none of that to come forward.
And finally, before I take the next round of question, they told us that they were going to provide some container homes to assist those individuals whose houses have been totally destroyed. No, sorry, no did hear? Because I want to know if me make mischief, you know. Because me not in the mischief making. I want to talk what they say. And didn't you hear them say that those houses would arrive in Jamaica by January? All right. And you see that it never come January. And them delay and delay until them say some houses came in May, right? You know hear that? All right. So some of the houses came in May. And now May, June, July. 3 months, right? And I don't get any of the houses? So do you think that a caring government, having seen and felt the plight of the people from October, don't you think a caring government, the first house will come off of the wharf, that those houses would be distributed to the people who need it out in the communities? All right, so we want to know where the house them there.
Oh boy, we don't know where else than if we here. We see them all about the place. People get house when I lose none.
To the delegate.
Listen to Keisha.
And I also
It was a good
want to
meeting they
thank
have
and
down
show
there.
respect to your counselors, because they so understood the plight and the fact that the attention has moved from the people of St. Elizabeth and out in the West. Because in Kingston, we think everything is normal, you know. In Kingston, when you drive up there, you almost forget that a hurricane just impacted if it wasn't for the economy.
Thank you,
And the
Lana.
fact that not really going on in Jamaica.
Christina, good
You would
night.
almost forget that there was a hurricane out there, because they would tell you over and over when you turn on the news that life is back to normal. Is your life
Closer
back to
to
normal?
election, them I get there.
So
Yeah.
I really want to thank your counselors for raising the awareness and bringing us
A time
here,
for
and
Jamaica
opposition
people
leader
wake
for
up.
responding immediately. Right. What we must remember, and I want you to remember, the same way you inspire me, you can inspire Jamaica, and you can educate the rest of us, because there's power in your voice. So one thing I heard you say, and in talking to opposition leader, say, let me get up and remind you or encourage you or guide you to do, is that a lot of people seem to have been assessed, but nothing has happened, right? You're living under tarpaulin same way. So I suggest that we create a big database. I don't know if the counselors can help you to register your name and the information that you gave, so that we now can advocate on your behalf. Because that's the best thing we can do. Hear what's happening and advocate for you. So do you think you can do that? Yeah, man, give your names and advocate. Because what I think the government is missing is the very fact that besides announcements, there are real consequences when nothing is happening. So if you don't have a roof over your head, and maybe your house was where you had your little shop, not true, where you sold from, and if you can't do business, you can't help yourself, and the same big business people are relying on you to buy from them, you can't buy from them either. So we'll have a shining city with nothing happening in the shining city. So we need to really get you back up on your feet. You heard the opposition spokesperson on agriculture speak very simply that if you're able to provide for yourselves, and the government wouldn't have to give out so much handouts, so true. because you'll be generating enough income to do the things that you need to do. So what I'd like to encourage them tonight to do is to think about what's happening in the gap. So in the absence of things, real programs being put in place to help people, what's happening in the gap? Businesses cannot restart. If a business can't restart, the people can't help themselves. So they continue to hear the agony of people because there'll be nothing given to them to help them to make a real difference in their lives. So the gap is what we need to deal with. Because a shining city, we want development, you know, nobody in the opposition will be opposing development, but the development has to make sense and it has to be orderly. And people need to know that until development occurs, what do they do in the meantime? Not true. What you do in the meantime. So I want to really encourage you to get that list going so that we can get a sense of what's happening and advocate for you. We can advocate both in the Senate and in the House of Parliament with your members of Parliament to advocate for real change and bring attention. We need to know your stories so that when we turn on the news, we're not only hearing that everything is good, but we're hearing that the farmers don't have this, the people have no roof, small business cannot restart. The economy cannot do better if small businesses do not do better.
So true, because small business, them have to buy from a bigger business. So right now the country is in a recession. All you hear them have with them big talk and build up stadium. I don't want to pay it no mind. That not build up no stadium.
Access, there are still communities, not just in Brompton, also there are communities in Pedro Plains, Round Hill Green Town. There is no access to that area currently. There is also 2 communities in Mountainside still without access, road access, because in Treasure Beach, the road is completely destroyed from the police station to the bottom of the hill. And so we're asking for some agitation, some advocacy for better road network. And the electrification, street light, okay. When the hurricanes came, there are many light posts that were down. The light posts were put back up without any street lights. I don't know if many of the residents understand what that means. You're in complete darkness. Many of your homes are still without electricity because it cannot be rewired because there's no roof. And also, your communities are without light. Without light, that is a recipe for criminality and insecurity. So we're asking for some advocacy in that regard.
Then the relevance come out and a brag and boast about, we give them the money, make everybody get back light. We're going to wire back the people them and we're put on the roof and all and no. I don't see how they lie and wicked, man. Jesus Christ, boy. No, sir. They're terrible. Them terrible. Listen to Ian Nails.
If you look at the budget book and all of them fancy things are going to be brief today, you know. It is $80 million that is down for water, to truck water. And you would have thought more or less if Black River, if St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland, where everybody knows this is where it made landfall, there would be a special allocation to ensure that they give you water. Even if they have to truck it to you, that is not being done as we speak. So before I go any further, I want to call on the Minister of Water, ensure that the councillors in the corporation get the necessary funding to truck water for the people of St. Elizabeth. That's one. 2 is I want to call on the local government minister also to make an allocation to the St. Elizabeth Municipal Council in ensuring that they can truck water to you.
You hear that? Hold on.
Thank you to the delegates
People
of the PNP women.
People still not have no water. We say me play all of them. Oh, listen to.
The following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
We have no challenges welcoming the naming of a road in honor of the Right Excellent Paul Bogle. The unfortunate reality, though, is that we cannot allow the government to use an official naming and commissioning ceremony to distract us from a crumbling reality. The Prime Minister has announced that the 30th of July is the date for the naming ceremony at the Morat Bay roundabout in St. Thomas. Yet we are witnessing active alarming breakaways, including a dangerous structural failure right along Wharf Road in Morat Bay. This is on the same Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project, which they proudly boast about. Why are we rushing ahead with celebrations while critical engineering defects remain unaddressed? Let us be clear.
Very low.
This is not our country's first major road project. Under the People's National Party administration, we did the road from Negril straight into Port Antonio. That was known as the Northern Coastal Highway Improvement Project. But unlike past landmark developments executed under rigorous international standards, the recurrent structural failures along the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project and instances of flooding along sections of the project gives us great cause for concern. We need to know whether the defects liability period has commenced, or will ordinary taxpayers be footing the bill for these repeated repair works that are being undertaken. The government needs to be responsible. It needs to take responsibility for the project and to ensure that Jamaicans during the long run are not straddled with a burden to repair a road that was not rehabilitated properly.
Visit our website at pnp.org.
As I talk about that, I'm going to play one clip now. I'm going to hear what Desmond Mackenzie say at the PNP cause the things them not very happen. Listen to this.
Westmoreland Municipal Corporation has to do with stalling the progress of building the new houses. The ministry sent an MOU to Westmoreland because they wanted something. We sent an MOU to them around the houses to be constructed on the lands that we got from the sugar holdings. They spent about 2.5 months going through the MOU. 2.5 months going through the MOU. Then they finally sent it back. We asked them to sign the MOU. It took another 3 weeks for them to sign the MOU. They eventually signed the MOU. A contract was issued to the contractor. We sent the money to Westmoreland, to the municipal corporation. We sent the money to them. They're not asking for the money. We provided the money to them to undertake the work. The contractor has so far laid down 6 of the foundations. Until this day, the contractor can't get a cent from Westmoreland for the work that is done. And when I spoke to the mayor last week and the CEO, they give me all sort of excuse and gave a commitment. When I was surprised yesterday when the contractor called me to say that he has not yet received a cent. We're still waiting to find out from them as to why the contractor has not been paid. We sent the money from late last year. When I saw what they were doing, I asked them to send back the money. Okay? They sent back the money.
Send back the money.
Okay, they're ready. We sent back the money.
And then they send back the money.
70 million
listen?
in the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation to facilitate the contract to lay down, put in the sewage system, to put in the lining and to fix the road and to put down the base for the houses, for the shelteries. And up until this day, Westmoreland has failed to pay the contractor for the first round of work that he did from December last year. Okay? He started that foundation, and because it takes some time for it to be done, because of the size of it, those bases are ready. He has started to move on to do another 6 bases. The houses are in St. James, waiting to be shipped over to Westmoreland.
But they said they send back for the money. They don't even answer you. They don't even answer you. Somebody I look for argue with. Somebody I look for argue with. I'm going to argue with them. Me look for our next clip. Yeah, see, let me read this phone. Listen to this. Rocky Mead, Permanent Secretary in the Office of the Prime Minister, yesterday said the balance of unspent donation fund for hurricane victims flagged in an Auditor General report in May is now being used to build houses, foundation, and provide utility for modular housing unit to be given to people whose homes were destroyed by Hurricane Melissa. But then Desmond come out and say the municipal corporation now do nothing, so I don't even know who to believe. Tell me who me to believe.
Who if you believe? Believe none of them. There's some me there. I don't believe none of them. They're all liars. You know that, right?
Me know.
So you believe any of them? I believe none of them.
Yeah, let me look back for Dwayne Val, suppose.
Only time you believe these people when you see the right thing be done. That's the time you believe them. But them are all liars. They all are liars. I don't know why they want to tap them, their tongue want to tap in them head with them and tell lie. You know you can't see a thief and a thief will come, but you know say you can't hide from a liar.
True.
You know a liar is very dangerous, right?
Me look for Dwayne Val's comment where me make in regards to the house. It's supposed to be weird on it, so.
The PNP for do a start make we call it some go fund and collect money and just fix up them community. And don't wait for Andrew because Andrew look like I want set of people alone in my help and a labor right, and that is wrong.
And this is the venue where we'll have the USF.
We can't find it. Oh yeah, see it.
Welcome to this edition of Power Talk Mondays. Today we'll be continuing the conversation about the Petersfield shelter and the relocation of the persons who were staying there. We did an interview last week. We also did a release stating clearly that the government was obviously not prepared for moving these people on May 8th. The minister came out and stated that the May 8th deadline was met. We rebutted that by stating clearly that the deadline was not only about moving them from the shelter, but about moving them to suitable accommodation. That suitable accommodation was the site where the houses were supposed to be built, 50 of them, 20 in the first phase. But when we went to the site, nothing basically was done. Only 6 bases were built. There is no sewage, no light, no water. Nothing has been put in place. So obviously this site will not be ready anytime soon. When we talked about how they moved the people from the shelter, sending them next door to the teachers' flats, and when they went there, the condition the place was in, rat infested, filthy. The people had to clean it themselves. And we spoke about this, and it seemed that the minister is upset. So he came now with a release. And his release, I was really surprised and disappointed when I saw the release. Because he made some absurd statements by asking me some questions that obviously the minister doesn't realize he's the one who should be telling me about these things. He asked me about the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation and why they have not paid the contractor and stuff like that. Minister, the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation falls under the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development that you are the minister for. So why are you asking me these things? You went again to talk about the roof program and to state that I have 2 avid supporters who got $500,000 each. I didn't know you were going around and canvassing the shelter to see who is PNP or JLP because we have not been doing that. So I don't know who gets funding from who don't get funding. Remember that this was not done by me. This was done by the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. They went out and did the assessments and they are the ones who made the recommendations. It has nothing to do with the Member of Parliament. So why are you trying now to make this issue a political issue? by stating that I have avid supporters and by stating that the PNP leads the parish council. We know that the PNP leads the parish council, but what does that have to do with what I'm speaking about here? I'm really disappointed in your response, and your response cements the point I made earlier about the level of incompetence you're showing in this situation. You need to get up and do the work or shut up, because at the end of the day, it's the people who are suffering. And we will continue to speak on behalf of the people until they get what they deserve and what was promised to them. What you promised, what your government promised, was suitable accommodation for the people who were still at the shelter. And that is what we want to see. So we're looking forward to seeing what was promised. We're looking forward to the delivery on that promise in a timely manner. Thank you for tuning in to Power Talk Mondays. See you again. Same place, same time next week. One love, one heart.
So you hear what Dwayne Vaz said, and Dwayne Vaz said this about, let me tell you when he said this. Oh, we go again. From when was this? 11th of May.
This edition.
From 11th of May. And then Desmond Mackenzie have come out now and put out a statement now, say, under the government, or the municipal corporation, him send the money back, then take back the money. So maybe because the whole heap of to and fro thing, they may just keep the money. I don't know. But something that sound right. Someone can tell me. Yeah. Where say Valves? He might talk up. Yeah, he might talk up, man. He might talk up. Honestly, he might talk up. Listen to him and it sparks.
Dwayne Vaz here, you're a member of Parliament for Central Westmoreland. Welcome to Power Talk Mondays. On today's program, we'll be looking into the announcements made by the government about the Spark 2 program, where they'll be
listen to the sense of this
across Jamaica. But what we are saying is based on what has happened in Spark 1, we're obviously not enthused about the situation, about what will happen, about what efficiencies will be there for us to ensure that these roads are done in the specified time. I want you to notice that the Minister of Works could not give a timeline as to when these roads will begin. So can you imagine, you're announcing a new program, but yet you can't give the people of Jamaica a timeline as to when it will start. And I fully understand why. This is because of the missed deadlines from Spark 1. Please remember that the duration of the program should have been from January 2025 to March 2027. Right now we are in the middle of 2026. We are nowhere close to completing Spark 1, much less the add-on Spark 2. So obviously we will not be completing in the time specified by the government. Also, even though they continue to say it will be completed in 2 years, the budget figures suggest something different because allocations are made up to 2030. Also in the budget, only 4.5 billion was allocated this year and 8 next year. Remember, as I said, the majority of roads under Spark 1 have still not yet been completed. So imagine adding on Spark 2 to this. Obviously, the money has not been allocated for that. So what are we seeing here from this government? Creating mischief, creating confusion, trying to make things look good when things aren't really all that good. The Prime Minister also clearly stated in his presentation at the same function that one of the issues in Spark 1 why it cannot be moving as fast as it should is because of contracting issues. He said we don't have the horsepower of contracting, meaning we don't have enough contractors who are being able to carry out these works. Don't forget that you are the person who ensured that only one contractor was chosen to complete Spark. China Harbour is the only contractor. And what I'm saying, what we would have done differently, we were not saying China Harbour would not be doing some of the work, but we would have had our capable Jamaican contractors involved integrally in this particular Spark process. And that is why we are having this particular issue, as he rightfully said. So, people of Jamaica, please understand what is happening and listen to all of these things that the government is doing. This announcement seems like another distraction from what is really happening in the country. Because as I stated clearly, Spark 1 is nowhere near complete, but yet we are here announcing Spark 2, while we still have not solved all of the issues that we had in
everybody
Spark
on YouTube, tap up the screen, man. We can reach 50 tap up from Mac 9.
program that we thought could have been a very good program for Jamaica. Conceptualizing it is a good program, but it has not been implemented efficiently and effectively. So that is the problem we're having. So we don't have a problem with Spark itself, but we have an issue with how it is being implemented. And in my own constituency, only 3 of the 10 Spark roads have even started. And the reason the contractors are given why the others have not yet started is because of design issues. So tell me now, how comes you would have allocated money to a particular road, but yet no design has been done? So it goes again to show the ad hoc way with how this government has gone about implementing this.
Hi,
Spark.
Albert. Thanks
So
for
Spark 2 has
Eagle.
been announced. As I said, we're not enthused. We're looking to see if
I
the
like that
government
Eagle
will
there.
improve its level of efficiency and effectiveness with regards to this particular section of Spark. But hurry up and complete it, because the roads are in such a deplorable condition. So we really need the Spark to work. So we need the Spark to start sparking. Thank you for tuning into Power Talk Mondays. See you again. Same place. Same.
Let me see how we say this Monday. Because
I am Dwayne Vaz, your Member of Parliament for Central Westmoreland. Welcome to Power Talk Mondays. Today I'll be just giving the country some information with regards to some questions that we tabled in Parliament to the Minister of Local Government and Community Development. And these questions directly relate to the site that is being prepared in Shrewsbury that should house the persons that were staying at the shelter. And a lot of persons have been asking us questions about the procedures and what has been happening. And we have done some videos on the progress of the site, but we had some questions that we asked of the minister. And those questions should be answered tomorrow. And we are looking forward to hearing from the minister the answers to these questions that we asked. And we asked some simple questions, for example, the timeline for the project, the total cost the project will incur, the way how the beneficiaries were chosen, just some prudent questions that people have been asking, and we are looking forward, as I stated earlier, to the answers for these questions, because we have recognized that the site is ongoing, but going very slowly based on what we were expecting. And we have not seen the houses delivered as yet, and we are anticipating that. So we really just want to know what is really happening, and these questions should put into light a better perspective as to where we
that's why
are
this man come out now and
with the
answer
site
foolishness.
and how quickly this site will be completed. So thank you for tuning into Power Talk.
That's why I'm come out now. Because the MP don't panic with it now. And I blame now, say, at the municipal corporation that causes the delay. And you are the minister. And you. Oh, somebody was saying call if I can. I don't really see that call. I'm never here. Hold on there. Cause like this is something that ring right in front of me.
Hello?
Hello, good night. I just see you that call, my man.
Yeah, are you off the air?
No, I'm still on the air.
Oh yes, I just wanted to kind of confirm a little bit what our prophet was saying.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to say to you is that what Jamaica don't realize, if anybody have this spirit of discernment, you look at Andrew. Andrew right now, I think it might sound far reach, but he's not right. He's not there anymore. After 10 years, with no legacy, no real legacy of what he has done. When he ran for election the last time, the country had no money. Everything was dried out. So if you look at Andrew right now, I think Andrew is not Andrew. I think he needs to see a psychiatrist. People might not believe me, but Andrew needs a psychiatrist. Do you understand what I'm saying? It might seem far-fetched, but if you can look at somebody and tell, all him want, it is like a social media influencer type of thing going on with him. When him talk, him really don't care about the people. Him don't care about the ones that are defending him on social media, and him have nothing to do with them. I forgot that psychological word. Somebody's in front here, but them not really there. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to say that
Yeah, but before you go though, I want to clarify what you said first. With the prophecy of what the prophet woman said. What is your take on it?
She I don't like to talk about things she's dead or nothing, but she is right that all him want is fame. She is right on that. All Andrew want is international fame. But there is nothing more, and Jamaicans keep looking and expecting. You don't have a prime minister. We have to come to terms that the country has no leader. That's where we have to come to, and we have to treat it as so. Stop. We have to. We're gonna try, but because we have an expectation, that's natural. But you have to understand that the man is not there anymore. He's just a international, not even. First of all, the thing we really want me have to call you is when him say, after I'm going to go to the FIFA thing, him say, Jamaica, we have to think big. We have to really. Where's your rationality? Oh, is Jamaicans gonna think big right now with the price of gas? No, where's the big thinking gonna come from, Andrew Wallace? You know what I'm saying? Are we listening to? That is why I'm telling you that him is not there. I'm not a psychologist or anything, but if you speak to somebody who have a background, you have to understand. You look at the man; he's not connecting. He's disconnected from the Jamaican people and whatever role he was supposed to play. He can't play it no more.
True, dear man. Yeah.
He cannot play it no more. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I put it the best way I can as the way I see it. But I mean, if your prime minister go tell us suffering people who can't find no food to feed them children, say them have to think big for them or host this little couple things, and then all the money gone by the time they come and the people are still hungry. People in the hospital can't even get oxygen. I heard a story where somebody took an oxygen off of somebody's relative and the woman died because them said she couldn't have it no more. You understand me?
Yeah.
And you're saying that we need to, Jamaicans need to think, maybe the one, maybe my talk about the Tutsi them. Not the regular man on the street. So you have to understand that.
Oh.
But what I'm saying to you, know that Andrew is not in his right mind. I don't know what it is or where it is. I can't tell you all of it, but him is not in his right mind. You know, look at him when I'm talking. Even at the nurses, when he was talking to the nurses the other day, didn't you see him connecting with those nurses? Him did not connect.
And you know, Mark go and talk with the nurse them and appear laughter upon the nurse them face.
Exactly. Andrew, because the nurse them felt it. Andrew had no connection of what is really going on, and him don't care. I don't know if he don't care, but him is not connecting. You get me?
Yeah.
I don't know if him stressed about the criminal charges. You get me?
Yes.
That might come out on him. I don't know what.
But I'll just know him behave them way.
No man, it might get worse, man. He was a little bit more connected first. In the 10 years, not now. But after the election.
Yeah man, in the first part, he may not have the people then. Bro, God.
Not perfect, because he never done a good job to me. But it was a little bit more connection there and understanding of the plight of the people. But you don't understand that Andrew don't care. Everything that he's doing is because social media is forcing him to give to the people. If Andrew was not being forced, then would not be doing anything, you know. I want you to understand that. That's because of the exposure why I'm seeing him trying to pretend he's making an effort for to give them stuff on the top, but if they're not on the right property, land and blood, them now will get them house. So even to this day, I'm still trying to hold on to the help that's needed for these people.
Yeah.
You get me?
True.
Some want people to change their mindset. Jamaica people just sit in it and think say it's the same old thing. No, you're not dealing with the same old. Okay? But the lady, I mean, like the dead part coming out, like you said, you know, like talk about death belong to God, not me.
Yeah, me not pronounce that on nobody.
Exactly. Because me rather him live fit take away what him deserve. See it.
Yes.
Okay? Good.
Me prefer.
Done is done. After all the chaos in doing in this country.
Me prefer live to and facing judgment.
Facing, there you go. Face the judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I understand what she's saying that, God, all them want to talk about is money and fame, money and fame, money and fame. And him going to deal with them. Yes, I'm going to deal with them, but I don't know. I see him will that. What I'm dealing with them is the will.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that's what I wanted to tell you. So him just so disrespectful to the Jamaican people. Telling the Jamaican people that there's a think big. For real. What do you do?
But listen, look what I'm telling him to think big boy. Because him could have got World Cup and him gonna make bid for Woman World Cup. I don't know, go say I try to cover off him going and everybody a lash out against him.
There you go. No, you understand what I'm saying? So the man is not there. There's nothing there in the man.
Good night, Nick.
So, yeah, it's not. Well, thank you for taking the call.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I hope you, yes. And, I know sometimes I hope you this is a lot. Because sometimes I'm telling you, it is a lot going on in Jamaica.
It's a lot going on.
I hope sometimes you watch your mental health, and anybody who's on the line, we all have to watch our mental health.
Me not take it to heart, man.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Yeah.
We know Jamaica has been hard and tough at times, but it's nothing like this.
Truth.
Nothing like. We never see a leader openly laughing at the people. Even laugh at the one we're on the social media we might pay for defend them. Them think him like him, but him don't care. It's all about him. He's a narcissist. That's what he is. And the day we call it, and understand, they will let go and stop talk and try to find a way to get him out.
True.
And have a wonderful day. So me not beat a stone for blood. And where we are going to beat this idiot for blood. Blood ain't on blood going on to that man. Nothing is going to come out of Andrew Wellness.
I agree.
Nothing. It's a 0 for me right now. Nothing. All right, have a blessed day.
You too. Oh my. Anybody else have anything to say tonight? My friend gone left me. Anybody else? What have to say? Con Henry, good night. Nick Green, good night. Anybody else? Oh, me have one more something for you now. Hold on. One more. Better talk about the little girl. Kirkbird flame fire
She
back.
was responding to a press release from the People's National Party.
What?
A defiant state minister in the Ministry of National Security, Juliet Cuthbert-Flynn, denied allegations of being investigated by the Integrity Commission. She was responding to a press release from the People's National Party, PNP, demanding answers from her regarding a deleted social media post.
On the record, I'm commenting, I have never in my 10 years as a member of parliament or state minister ever received any letter from the Integrity Commission about any investigation. And that is how that should be done, right? So I'm not sure where the PNP got that from. But the PNP, they're mischievous, they mislead, and they lie. They outright lie. And they make up stuff. They should be ashamed of themselves right now as to what is going on with that leaked tape, trying to, mislead the public and also trying to malign people's names.
However, Cuthbert Flynn says that the post, which might have been removed by one of her social media handlers, did not mention anything about her being investigated.
My post mentioned nothing about me being investigated. There's a lawyer by the name of Kenyatta who posted that and insinuated that. So maybe you need to go and also speak with him. And he's a lawyer, so he doesn't want a lawsuit, right? He doesn't want a lawsuit. And so
they ask you the
nothing
question
like that
if you are
was
under
written
investigation.
in my post. Kenyatta Powell is the one who instigated all of this and kept repeating it on social media because this is exactly what he wanted. Exactly what's happening now is what he wanted. And that's it. The PMP, they're trifling. They're disgusting and they're trifling. They're a trifling set.
The state minister has one direct message for the Integrity Commission.
I would implore the Integrity Commission to come out and make a statement. Listen to me. They cannot keep doing this to people's names. And these people out there who are aligned with the PMP, like Kenyatta Powell, this is what they do. And I'm not going to allow anybody to take my name and drag it through any mud in this country.
Natasha Williams, CVM News.
I don't hear that though. You see? I'm going to read the statement where the PMP put out for me. Let's say for this. No. But the PMP put out and said she must come out and clarify if she's under investigation. The PMP did not say you're under investigation because I actually did something on it and I said we're asking question because the post was removed. Narada, good night. So you come out now I can act like say. Right, so that's why they asked the question. Derval, I never really said Derval, I'm here where I say. Fergie, Derval.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Auntie. Auntie,
yeah.
The woman named Julia Capper. Look here. She run come out now at the video I'm do. Oh wait, Monday I do the video Monday. I'm a tagger. I tag her on Instagram. I tag her on TikTok. I'm a tag her on YouTube. I'm a tag her on Facebook. I'm a tag her everywhere she go. I tag her and send the video to her. I better see her run out and I chat her from her mouth. Look here, Auntie. The IC gar yard. I look fear. Julia Cartman is nowhere to be found. You understand? Julia Cartman talk about the money where husband thief up from 2006. Yeah? And talk about her late the husband where she unalive and take away money.
What kind of story then they talk? Hold on, come.
No, what am Auntie?
No. You know, make them give me the lawsuit over here because me don't know nothing.
What an auntie, it don't said by you, it's said by me, Derval.
Yeah, but me but upon my program, so you never know, so me can be implicated.
Auntie, may I code it up now?
Yeah, code it up because me don't know about them sitting there, because me not interest, me don't want them can be, I don't know.
Interest to hear about them thinking, yeah. Yeah, only thing I want to know, say, the National Party is saying nothing about, you understand?
Yeah.
The only thing I want to know, the National Party do not say nothing about her. You understand? So why should not come out and declare herself? Alright then, if my name a call up in a thing and say me under investigation, me I come out, you know.
Well, she come, that's what she don't know still, you know. No, she come out now and I say she not under no investigation.
Alright then, in the first place, why she never rush out in the first place when I name that scandal up? Where I know she rush out now. There's something fishy going with she now. There's something fishy going with she now. And they love job for last people, you know. And me want to understand now. So every time we the PMP blogger I tell like on the JLP them,
There's no truth about what we are talking about them. Everything a lie. You think?
No, but they're not.
Everything a lie we are saying.
You know, so they're not own up nothing. Just like Andrew saying get invitation for the FIFA World Cup final.
Well, I know I got the guest list right here. Jamaica didn't do that on the guest list for the FIFA final.
Read out the guest list so yeah, but I say if I same thing, me read.
American name pan dead here. And some of this country dead here. Him name though dead here. And George name dead there. The one who come out and I talk about him get invite. I said enough and enough of himself not everything. Him too enough. If you go look at the country, go look at the Westmoreland, go look at the consequence where the road bad and be shit water bust out on the road up a Tower Hill. So look here, Andrew one is. Go look where the consequence of Andrew one is. When they look pan. The health center, back at the police station, dirty. All good thing Andrew they can prove their consequence is a police station where you build. The school lock on your consequence. You gotta be shaming yourself. Shame on your Andrew only. And you're gonna FIFA World Cup. The Jamaican a crisis.
Anyway, all the thing for tomorrow, that me want you to talk about.
Tomorrow is a march tomorrow. Yeah, we meet at 9 a.m. at the Emancipation Park, our Chalalan, our district. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So everything set.
Yeah, everything's set and ready tomorrow.
All right then. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, man. So Alvira, Auntie Alvira.
Yeah, man. Me greet. Me hail up Alvaro, man. All right. Thanks, Derva. Fergie, good night.
Yeah, good night, everyone. Good night, Auntie.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about Julia Cuthbert Flynn at all, but sometimes you kind of have to listen to what the Prime Minister says because he kind of tells on himself, right?
Yeah.
So he's talking about, oh, he's a gas, blah, 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 at FIFA. But if you continue to listen, you have to think big. And this is why we have to build infrastructure, like roads. Okay, you've been the Prime Minister coming up 11 years. You've been in government for... So why are you bringing that up now? Shouldn't you have done that
because
over the past 11 years?
Why I'm bringing it up now, if you say that's why he was invited to FIFA, because he want to fix Jamaica for the FIFA Female World Cup in 31.
Okay, now that's also weird because it's been reported that U.S., Mexico, Costa Rica, and for the first time, the first Caribbean nation to host a FIFA World Cup, Jamaica was selected. So the 4 countries have been selected for the 2031 Women's World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So that's weird. That was weird. I thought that was done a couple weeks ago. It was named. So you see how that sounds contradictory.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So you're going there to bid for it. No, but the bid was a joint bid with the U.S., Mexico, Costa Rica, and Jamaica. They put in a joint bid last year.
Oh, and they still don't know who get it yet.
Well, supposedly it's reported, I believe Jamaica reported it, that, oh, we're excited. That's why they were doing the stadium. Because it's going to take them a while to build the stadium to that level.
Jamaica Stadium, they're going to pull down the wall and then seat there. Oh, I wish part up there for expand.
I don't know. They're probably going to have to build suites, right? Like you see in the U.S. and some of these stadiums, they have those special suites because dignitaries are going to go. So they're probably going to have to build suites on top of that.
Alvaro,
But
good
you
night.
see, the whole infrastructure and roads, right? I'm listening to him. I'm like, wait a second. You've been in power for the last, you're coming up to 11 years. You're telling on yourself. Like, why haven't these roads? So basically, you're saying for the last 10 years, your roads are bad. Your infrastructure is lacking.
Yeah.
And why aren't you doing something about it? Why? That's what people there should be thinking about and should be holding them accountable for. Good night, Alvaro.
No.
You want to go on, Alvaro?
Me there, I wanna go on.
Look like you're asleep, man.
No, I'm gonna read.
How are you read about now?
One thing
But,
me a flight
let me ask you before you. Andrew say FIFA invite him to the finals of the World Cup to come talk about.
Talk about what?
We talk about the finals of the woman 31.
So make we put one thing into perspective. Woman football not even recognizable. So that's the first thing. And that is no disrespect.
No, actually attack.
No, hold on now. This is no disrespect. There's no way FIFA Donald Trump was in Spain picture and FIFA take out Donald Trump out of picture. But they invite Andrew Jones to come talk about woman football. It's not a woman event. No, but here question I go ask Andrew Jones.
Mm-hmm.
By any chance Miss Vaz was at the World Cup too?
Oh, been a no.
No, but I say no. Because Miss Vaz and my farmer boss was right there. All my family was there. So that's why you are coming now and say, invite, alright. So they invite you to talk about what you claim. And we know you're a man where always have your video or your picture. Where evidence of you are speaking about. Then the country should have proud say Prime Minister talk about event we have happening in Jamaica so people can know about Jamaica more. Where the receipt there? I even think you don't believe people they tell you.
Well, you know, so I mean, I believe it. You're not sure it's a me. Me personally for me here. Me run go make sure I look on Google if I can find it.
You may go ask San Jones. When did FIFA invite you? And you say, but if FIFA invite you if you go and speak, Andrew, we have to reconcile this kind of hard. If FIFA invite you if you go and speak about the female World Cup, that means you should have care Auntie Babsy Grange, because she is Minister of Sports.
There you
a big
go.
event. Then why you would appear your own money if you go speak about human sports? But when you are going to do it, when you are going to sit in otherwise the country pay for it. It doesn't make no sense. People don't look at it.
But he's saying pay for
if FIFA invite you to go and speak about a giant World Cup we are going to 2031. Remember, I know, at 2031, you know, at 2026, we know, and FIFA invite you in at 2026, going to about 2031 World Cup. All right, your next question. It's a giant World Cup between Jamaica, I must say America and somebody else. Did Donald Trump speak about it?
No.
Then why Andrew Jones speak about it? People use the bread. But sitting there does public stunt, Andrew Jones coming. If all other host country them not speak about it, why is it that Jamaica need to come and give a speech now? When the World Cup, the best person to speak about it will be Donald Trump. Why? The World Cup is being held in America. The final was in New York. So the best person to give a next speech of the next World Cup coming up would be the President of America.
That's right, Alvaro. Yep.
How Jamaica that makes sense in that conversation?
But Andrew would have talked at the World Cup. I come and tell Jamaica people because Jamaica people are lick out say, oh, you spend so much money going to World Cup.
And the first thing I mention, make a mention is I pay down my own pocket.
Yeah.
If you go speak upon the invitation what you get, what did they invite you as? The Prime Minister or they invite you as a guest speaker to speak? Which one of them?
They're not a guest speaker. You know, go
so if they invite you as a guest speaker, they must invite you as somebody we are going to come speak. And if you were invited to speak, why you never in a FIFA box? Because FIFA have a dedicated box where Fat Ronaldo there, Kaka there, Usain Bolt there, Usain Bolt wife in there. So Usain Bolt don't speak. And he mean a official box. So why you never in there? You will always see it.
So I wish part he mean sit down.
You sit down and put they like in a VIP, but I know VIP part. Where
it's not, yeah. It didn't look like the true VIP.
It took people. They must sit down and not send people. Alright. He might travel. FIFA invite him to speak. And he might travel. How did the Prime Minister leave Jamaica for reach America? Which plane he leave for? The Prime Minister don't fly on regular flight like everybody else.
I won't fly pan.
No, I fly my alone go there, man. Alone not in crew in one plane.
So you not take American Airlines?
No.
When me take American airline already and see the Delaware truck panning in a first class, you know.
You see them panning, but you not going to do them like that. But it don't make no sense, people. Just think about it. They invite you to speak about FIFA World Cup. And you know have that clip there for Jamaica who won't say for Prime Minister of all the big country them get to speak at FIFA World Cup where this can be a good tourism product for Jamaica. I don't believe that. I want them to know them are Jamaican people. Everything believable to them.
Yeah. Thank you, King.
Him
But me at
speak
the
at
end now, so
alright,
I'm
the
not
FIFA World Cup have a specific part where everybody go give a speech. You see Andrew Wallace near none of them people, eh?
No.
Then which party speak to them people, eh? Which party me not give FIFA speech?
I must say in a privacy. Maybe in the private.
But why you don't need to go give a FIFA speech when the World Cup was already the participation or part bid or part host was already granted.
Right.
Why Auntie Babsy say she gonna remodel the stadium? Why they have a picture of the stadium in their budget?
Thank you,
In the budget speech, they have a picture of what the stadium will look like after the new work. Why did the contract given to somebody if them all go speak for you get it granted for the World Cup? So before, alright, so that means if the FIFA grant you, that means you get invitation long time then. Because if you put in a budget, say you're going to remodel the stadium. So if you never go there and give speech, that means you don't show say you get the World Cup then. So that means money you say your budget
right, if you fix the stadium. It's a bidding, go there for a bid, you know.
You can't beat. You can't.
Well, yeah, no, that bit had to go in from last year.
Well, I know. FIFA actually come to Jamaica, you know. I look on the stadium, you know. I know something start last night, you know. A month ago that FIFA come, you know.
Right,
and staff come and then tell him, say, the bid was awarded, blah. I mean, look for it.
I could have sworn I read it. That they were selected and they were so excited that they're the first Caribbean nation to host a FIFA World Cup. I could be mistaken, but it's on Wikipedia. I mean, it's everywhere that the 4 countries were selected for the Women's World Cup in 2031.
We're going to check out when the news. Since him go talk about his speech here.
So that's why I'm confused as to why you're saying
October 2025, JFF.
Yep.
October, you know. Which month we don't know?
July.
2026.
July.
So when FIFA they invite you? When is that something I know something overnight?
No.
FIFA at one point country were abandoned America. And FIFA overnight so they can't do it. Because they can't just get up and change it like that.
We don't say a lie, Mattel. I'm going to liberate them when I want to accept it.
Alright, the official announcement.
Yeah.
The official announcement regarding Jamaica selection select as one of the co-hosts for the 2031 FIFA World Cup. Made by Minister Babsy Grange, June 30th, 2025.
Oh, from 2025.
2025. So I know something, not a long time. Something. The announcement was a part of a giant bid with United States, Mexico, and Costa Rica to host the tournament. The announcement was made during a press conference in New York, where the Football Federation of the 4 national announced the decision to include Jamaica. This don't make no sense. No make no sense
again, a man lied to it.
People, they may sit there not go like that. Alright, me look for your budget. Me look for your budget speech. Me sure no. Say don't go like that. Me look for your budget. Jamaica. Budget. So we're gonna see if the
But I feel, in my opinion, he looks at, and I think it's the party, not even just him, he looks at the population as being daft, right?
So we could go there. We never go far. We never go far. They say Jamaica Observer a good paper. So we use the Jamaica Observer. The budget for the national stadium upgrade to meet FIFA standard is set at US 100 million. The budget is a part of Jamaica's effort to ensure that the stadium is ready for the upcoming FIFA World Cup in 2031. The upgrade are expected to generate significant economic output, contribution to the country GDP, then of the Rodeno, creating numerous jobs. The project is divided into 3 phases. The first phase involves an assessment and feasibility study. The second phase for conception, design, and third phase for construction. The construction is slated to begin in July or August of 2027, with the stadium expected to be completed by 2029. Then, if you put this in your budget speech, when FIFA are invited to confirm this.
Thank you.
But people know just ask themselves a basic question. You see, I give a man come and tell you no. Alright, Orest Chang takes some picture of 30 new citizens.
Yeah.
And it's a good picture. So why it wouldn't be a beautiful picture of the Prime Minister and give a speech about the 2031 World Cup? We're going to keep a Jamaica. And a good marketing strategy that. If Orest Chan can promote new citizens of Jamaica, why aren't you always going to promote a new World Cup we're going to held in Jamaica? That make any sense to all the people?
You're this an idiot you come. You're lucky I'm not block you for a night off on my platform, you know, Carlton D. Because I don't work with stupidity, you know. Where is Mark Golden to address vice note?
Your question I ask about. Hold on, don't block you. Your question I ask about Carlton D. I ask you one question. You have a reason for 1 minute. So you listen to your voice note. You have a pen and piece of paper. I help me with something. Tell me what statement in the voice note said they might try assassinate the Major Anderson character. Name me one part tonight. Me listen to it or you listen to it. Me listen to a nationwide clip. Me don't know if I full voice note that. But me listen to a nationwide provided. Tell me which part tonight. Me know sure me a voice note say. In it them say, of all of them, Major Anderson is unlikely to be corrupt based on his track record. So that means you have praised them and Major Anderson for not being corrupt, you know.
Right.
So where is it that they attack Major Anderson character now? Explain.
So
but then again,
but Nara pass in a law.
Me don't know that can stop. Nara pass long time.
So what kind of delay tactics the PNP can use and them and the government?
But that again, that's a me I said to you.
No chat nonsense and understand. Every time I really like when come from me. No come on my platform, because I don't like idiot. I don't like them sometimes. I don't like them with their foolishness in the
so
advance.
PNP could have stopped Nara. You see? Oh, they never stop it during the Nara go repair down by the west. And the Nara is a repair drain. Now that you hear.
That they say Nara go repair drain.
Man, sometimes go find something there, man. Sometimes
just I'm telling you, sometimes I don't know why they love come over my platform like me and them, my friend.
You know, make no sense.
Yeah, they don't have nothing sensible for chat, man. But right now, if you think PNP vice note can tap it rise of gas and food and all kind of setting where going. If that was all the problem we have, go tell Andrew to get certified. 5 years not certified.
And the country's going to feel pain,
that you're
right?
Concerned about that chat nonsense.
Crude oil is over $100 as of today because of the war. It's going to rise even further.
When I listen to Dean Jackson Miller for what?
What Dean Jackson Miller going to say? Then if it, alright, let me show you something other sense. If I something criminally done, why more can I investigate them? Or if which investigated by the investigator?
Man go find something to do. I'm gonna find another platform go on.
Alright, so make we listen again.
Continue what you say.
So Andrew saying go talk about FIFA World Cup. Redevelopment of the National Stadium move closer, January 9th, 2026. So how you are redevelop the stadium for World Cup from January, but you give a FIFA bid in June, in July, 6 months later.
I wonder
So you
sometimes,
develop the stadium then bid after?
you know, somebody come on and say they think some psychology, something wrong with the head. Or you know, say something wrong with the head for true.
Who know World Cup? Who know what sport and that's how it work? Anybody, they have to go, I know stadium make you get World Cup, you know. A playing surface and the quality and many other factors, you know. Then go and check and then check his surface, then check this, then check many other things. So then just get up and say, oh, Jamaica is a lovely place. No, and that's how it work.
No, they check everything. They check the quality
Playing
of life,
facility,
everything.
many other fields, many other fields when you see. We don't play football and so have it top. Stadium East, people soon can go to Stadium East. Because runners are going to be practicing ground and level of security and it will go upgrade using the brain and that's how it work. But again. It's coming like right now easier to explain to a newborn than a man of Carlton age right now.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've already
Probability
right.
of a
Me
newborn
tell you the
living
truth.
is more
Me,
likely.
if they notice me, they not see me on them platform. You know, 'cause me can't, first thing, me not hold no conversation with them. Because they will just get you upset. So me not really.
Me hear one man I say, you see man pan a black and the man say, based on in check, the new road traffic
Think
act
you
was
say hungry.
implemented in 2014 and all kind of nonsense. Few minutes after Milky Man the truth, the man come back and say, oh, the American Pines was always a part of the road traffic act. You know, tell the people that from
I got a
Mali,
man there, see your answer. You know, so if it's a big old clown, so you should even pay him no mind.
Daniel, you ever miss it, you know, Daniel? I miss it Punkus for a while ago. I miss Wukano, because this doesn't make no sense. These people are just walk around problem. If me go somewhere and somebody attack sit with me now and hear me gone, you know. Why I not even go report to people in PH? What that have to do? What benefit me get out of that reporting in PH?
That's what they can. Because they want to stop people from talk.
But even if you tell them the truth, it doesn't even matter, right? They don't even look at what's taking place in their own lives.
You see, I think and people think I joke me I make Fergie. The days of people going to the library, you have more educated and more brighter people then than in the days of when the library is on your phone.
Right.
You know why?
Thank you.
When you have to read and go to the library, a man like Darrell Vaz could never tell you say the toll road fee was passed by PMP when it was signed by 4 companies. One of the companies is Jamaica North South Coast Highway, which was developed or which was opened in 2011. And if you go on the company's website, this company is a reflection of the Republic of China.
Mm-hmm.
And this company opens out of the consignment agreement that was signed. So if the agreement they signed, the company couldn't open. And that agreement was signed in 2011.
Okay, and who is government
If we had
then?
more people, we're going to read and go find the things them and present the as Darrell Vaz in this situation. Is Jamaica Grand Tour a 4 country go host the World Cup? 4 of them.
I could have, right, because when he said it, I said to myself, I'm like, well, if you're trying to bid, I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Because I could have sworn a couple of weeks ago it was already confirmed. Because it was all over the papers. Oh, Jamaica, the first. It doesn't make any sense. And then I'm like, you're telling on yourself. You're telling people like, oh, you have to think big. This is why we have to do infrastructure and get the roads. I'm like, you've been there for 11 years. Like, Shouldn't that be a norm? Like,
hold on. So Andrew will not say man if we go there. So we're gonna bring up something. Like we'll find out something. We're gonna bring up this which newspaper this? Alright, we bring up a newspaper. We see what newspaper is. This don't make no sense. But you know some people in food, brother.
Yeah, no.
We show you an article a while ago with anti-vaccine in October. See that?
Yep.
Jamaica joined historic bid to host the 2021 World Cup. See that? October 2025. I know something we get to what he might go talk about. He say, what is there to talk about?
Right. Right.
People are nonsense, man. I tell you, man.
Right.
It's not nonsense.
But you see, his folks, that's what they listen to. That's what they love. And this is what they're going to say. Oh, it's prosperity. Well, first of all, let's see how many local Jamaicans are going to get contracts to start the upgrade. And how many local workers are going to use to do that upgrade.
They might say we don't have nobody for do work because them not have a skill.
Okay. And guess what? Those people are going to take the monies and go back to their country.
Putting in a bid to co-host the 2031 FIFA Women's World Cup, and is under the sub-fee opportunity or misplaced brag.
We know so that's not true, yeah? We know that.
Right. You heard him say putting in a bid. Right, Alvaro, unless I heard incorrectly, he said, we're putting in a bid. The bid was already put in from last year.
The bid no have nothing to do with him. And Jamaica put in bid, you know.
Right,
No country can put in a bid, you know. And the federation put in a bid for us, you know.
Exactly.
When the bid been accepted, Jamaica don't need to qualify for the World Cup because it's a host. United States never need to qualify. Mexico nor Canada. You automatically qualify once you're a host. So that didn't make no sense.
Yeah, make no sense.
But anyway, you can't tell the people anything you want to tell them.
And they
so when you put in a bid, so when we expect for you for win a bid?
It's already done up.
We are going to hear by 3031.
2030. Yes. No, 2030, when the election must be kept, right? So that will be the thing. Oh, we got the bid. Look at us. Look at this beautiful stadium. So 2030, that's when you're going to hear you won the bid.
This don't make no people. I can't know what's that about. It's sad.
Well, guys.
And all the roads in Kingston, so Auntie Jen, no, you're not in Kingston, but all the roads around Kingston.
No, man, it's nice. Going to fix up everything to make a front page look good.
Oh. So maybe you guys will get good roads after all.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Let's hope they can maintain it, because that's always the issue.
And then I make good, so by the rainfall, them dig up back. Because I'm all them throw up on the road.
You don't understand. There is some story where I don't understand.
Here, look what Mr. Edwards are asking now. You feel, you never understand a reason. Look what Edwards said. So him not have no right for go watch one football game. Nobody never say him never have a right for go watch a football game. So don't come over here and nobody that.
Hold on.
Nobody never say him not have a right for go watch football.
Did the Prime Minister go watch a football? That's not the right question. So did the Prime Minister go watch a football game or did he go present the bid? Which one of them?
We are talking about. Our the Prime Minister so we are debate. We're not talking about him go at the
That's
football.
One which one. If he go present the bid, I go watch a football game or do both of them. A, he present the bid. B, he go watch a football game or C, do both of them. Which one of them?
We know he's a human being, but we're asking the question because we're discussing what he stated, okay? Unless it's AI. Unless it's AI.
The minister said the country will host the World Cup 20. She did not mention any bit here.
Mr.
Edward. So if you go host it, My friend, you
the
can't
people are
host a
real,
World Cup unless you beat.
the people are real clown, you know. Mr. Edwards said he can do both.
Me say,
At the World Cup, FIFA, they said they make a plan and they bid. And the fool couldn't money.
Me say if it done, you have to be a labor right.
But say, hey, sometimes somebody will send me.
You have to be a
Me not put
labor
nobody else in the box. So I got 2 persons at a time I put in the box. So I can't take the over talking in the box.
Me just show the man where Babsy Green say about the bid and where JFF say about the bid. And you come and ask, say, if you have a bid. No, sir. Me are telling you the truth. Me are begging on one thing. All labor right when follow me. Do me a begging one follow me. How do mine awake a man
exactly,
and see one follow?
Tie down the man on 2 dunce, man. No, me tell you something, I can't. Me end the show, you know. I can't bother with them, man. Alright, so for those who are sending me invite, him not get no invite by no FIFA, Edward. No fee. Me, bad mind. Show we evidence. Show we the evidence since we're bad mind before we go. Show we the evidence where FIFA invite Andrew Ole. Show we evidence. Since we're bad mind, you show me the evidence. Don't talk about bad mind. Show we evidence. And that we're asking for. Show we evidence. Come up in our box and show we evidence. Me put you in our box.
Or even, no, hold on, NTJ and Mr. Edwards, why don't you define what bad mind is? Maybe give us write your definition of what a bad mind is.
Come in and no neither.
Right. You can Google it, Edwards. You can
I know if a plane ride you think same take on my bad mind him. Brother, me travel in a plane for 1995. I tap now. So I don't know what you talk about bad mind about. And I must say me you really attack to.
Because none of us said that he should.
All of we were up on the platform. We are first class travelers, so we can't bad mind nobody. Because I don't know if I work. I'm not a football fan, so I don't figure a World Cup. I go watch the run of them around, because that's my thing. So we ask a question and all you need for to give an answer and tap it up for talking. Show me the evidence where Andrew get invited to the FIFA World Cup final for to make bid for the women football team.
Especially when the bid was in from last year.
Tap it nice first, you make a man show with the evidence and then we were bad mind. Once he can show with the evidence, yes, we're bad mind. That's all I know walk all about on people platform and type in that kind of nonsense. How much am I pay you if I come walk on people platform? How much pay you get?
Wow. Listen, me a beg on tonight. Anyone that want to follow me, just unfollow me. Me can't take me can't live with them, man. Me can't take it down, sister woman.
Me can't take them neither, you know. If people understand, you know.
The people say they bid. Oh, then you have to bid to host the World Cup. Jesus Christ, man. Don't want to wear, or to a baby just born know that. Then if you know so we fool, why stay amongst the fool?
And that right. I know, where are the amongst the fool? Where are the amongst the fool? Set a dance and we fool. Are you over here? You're fool, are we? As a matter of fact, you get past your place now. You need a black now, Fergie. Black him.
Do I even have the power?
I set up dunces, man.
Right, so
how can I set this construct like that?
I set
up dunces, man.
You're too bright and out there. Make a black him.
Oh, man. Tomorrow, man. Fergie, tomorrow, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all right,
Alvaro.
Yeah,
I'm
going to bed too.
Night.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night, Fergie. Good night, everybody. Bye. Thanks for joining in. Catch you the next time. Love you all, guys. Bye. Good night. Good night over TikTok. Not me travel a lot in first class. No, not face the boy, I face about we bad mind them. So I'm telling you, say we travel from when we are travel first class. Fool people them. Anyway, good night. Catch you later. Bye.